I should probably start recording now. Hey everybody. Let's get back to this in a second. I've done some building off camera, which I wanted to show you. Yeah, decided to spend a bit of time near the ice farm, so what better opportunity than to continue our little torch flower and pitch flower growing area. So if I take you up here, I've done some small details, like these were dirt blocks. I've replaced them with cobblestone because it was getting annoying. I've done like with these, I've kind of followed the shape of the mountain. However, it is highly terraformed, so I've dug straight this way and then this way to create like a tiered effect. And I've got a little patch here. I'm thinking that the pitcher pods I'll probably just grow on the exterior of everything, since they are 2 tall and these are 1 tall. And so I've got these 2 beds here, this stair leading up, this giant one for torch flowers. Some of them haven't grown, so while I'm over there, these won't grow, but that's fine. Because I've got the ice farm here, I've got an excuse to come up here. Just a random composter with like an interesting texture there. Some more pitcher flowers. Oh, this here, I've kind of tried to make it look like the snow collapsed a section of the wall here. And then these are the retaining walls trying to keep the snow back. I can't really put anything on the side here because this trapdoor is here. I wish there was a way that you could have a trapdoor going this way and this way in the same block. But yeah, that doesn't exist or is ever, or is coming as far as I know. Made a way down here back to the big torch flower pod, and then I'm going to continue this way once I get more inspiration, because this took a little bit. I've made this little area here as well, where I'm going to collect all the 2 tall flowers, and I've got a little station here that I can grow whichever flowers I need and store them here. Just grab the bone meal, spam the bone meal a bunch, and there we go, we got some flowers. So yeah, nice little setup for that. And then the stairs, these stairs over here, they lead up to the ice farm. I just need to connect this bit, which I'm not sure yet. I want to do a nice transition with the snow and like trying to make it look like we've dug this out of the snow. This is kind of annoying as well, but you know, I'm not going to turn this into a complaining episode. I've crafted all of the ice into packed ice, because that's mainly what I'm going to be using for the big Loki tribute. That is coming up in a couple of episodes. I'm not quite ready yet because I need a lot of the stuff. And yeah, this leads up to our ice farm, which is currently on, I think. Yep, there we go. But for today, we're going to focus on the house again, because I got inspired to work on the front of the house there. We're going to make a patio area. But when I say a patio area, it's going to be big. It's going to be fairly big. I've got an inspiration image. It's not going to be a direct copy. However, the shape is going to be very similar. So I've started with this front area here. My choice of blocks here mainly was because of the sound, believe it or not. So they look very similar, so I'm okay with that. But then I love the sound when you walk on gravel. Makes it sound like, yeah, if you can hear that, makes it sound like you're really walking around on a gravel path. But, you know, the sound design in at Mojang really did a good job with this. And then with the combined with the andesite, it breaks it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm very happy with the sound when you walk all over this. I know it might be a bit weird, but whatever. So now we're going to focus on the front patio here. So I picture a big garden to kind of introduce you to the grandness that is going to be the mansion at one point. I know it doesn't look like much now, but I think, you know, if we gradually work on this, it's going to look better and better every time we work on it. And I need to figure something out for this as well. But as I said, we're gonna get the bulk of the work done now. I'm going to try and get the shapes in, I think, with the stone bricks. And then we will see what the next step is once we got that right. I do like it, but I think this this hill here is in the way. So what I'm going to try and do is something I'm terrible at, and that's terraforming. I'm going to try and cut this hill off and just smooth it out so that it's fairly flat. This layer has got to go as well. Yeah, let's just see how that goes. That guy doesn't have anything interesting, by the way. But I think this is going to be like our front garden, the size of it, anyway. Yeah, let me just try and terraform this hill and see what we can do. I'm resisting the urge as well to update the maps because I like to see stuff like that in stages, but sometimes it's just more impressive, like with this whole area here, this new area. Sometimes it's just more impressive if you wait till afterwards and then just see what it looks like. I'm fairly happy with how this is coming along, so it looks like I'm going to need to extend the map this way. And as I build more stuff here, probably here as well. So what's that going to be? Like 1, 2, 3, 4... Probably a 5 by 5. That's going to be a big map. I need a room for that. This stuff is going to be in the way as well. And you know what? It's about time we clean all of this starter stuff up. I don't have any decent storage facilities yet, but I think I'm just going to move all of the boxes into one room. That will make it a bit more easy to organize things after. I keep delaying it because I hate making storage rooms. But it's going to happen at some point, so I might as well move everything inside, and then we've got a clean slate out here. Apart from the villager breeder. Honestly, that looks so much better already. Once this is all grass, then everything will be nice and uniform. Okay, back to this. What's the next step? I think... So what is the next step? I think I'm going to focus on this hill here. Try and make it look decent. Maybe cover up that hole as well. I've been covering up the holes. That one was a big one. As I went along. Just to kind of make it a little bit safer. Oh, but look at that. I haven't really seen it from this angle yet. That looks amazing. And then with like the castle kind of looking thing. Not sure these two styles like are compatible, but like with the ice and everything, I'm happy with it. It looks good. It looks nice. I realize I haven't shown you guys, but yeah, this is the the second temporary storage room until I find a spot for all of these things. I've got all my minerals. I've got dye. I've got all my plant sections, so seeds and vegetables and flowers and tree saplings. I've got my wood section over here. This is functional, so redstone, you know, furnaces, everything functional. And these are the blocks that I haven't sorted yet because I've got my stone storage down there, which is temporary as well because I have no idea how to decorate that section. But anyway, that's a worry for another time. Let me sort out the hill that I'm currently digging. Yep, that looks awesome. Giant hill removed. This is my idea of terraforming. Just make a straight line. And make it look semi-natural. But the more I do it, the more I will improve. So, at a later date, I can pretty this up. Maybe make something specific. I don't know. But let's focus back on this. So now I would like to get some more shape going. So I think, since I want to make this outer ring a path, I think I'm going to make the circle a little bit bigger and do a second ring there. And then show you what I want to do in the middle here. So let me just do that and then we'll bring you back talk about the rest of the plan. Let's try this. Yeet. Oh. Alright, it's shaping up pretty good, I think. Ignore that outline, that was definitely not a mistake. So these are going to be the paths, I think. There's going to be something in the middle, not sure what yet. It's pretty tiny down there. And then these things, these 4 things are going to be gardens along with these sections. So yeah, I guess the next step would be to get the paths in. Yeah, let me get that done. Okay, so the oak doesn't really look that great in my opinion. However, the bushes themselves, I think, are interesting. What is this? The crimson fence, okay. Just gonna check these two, because they're more akin to the logs of the cherry trees. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, my hand is very shaky today. Ah, unfortunately, I think I like that more. Great. Is this a lightning storm? I think it is. Oh, yes it is. Back to the house. Yeah, unfortunately, I like those more. Let me just replace all of those fences and then get a different vantage point. While I wait for netherrack to smelt, let me just install these. Kinda looks like a Celtic cross. I'm just gonna let those grow. I mean, I've got bone meal aplenty, but still. Thing with these bushes is I don't want it to impede the view too much. However, if I mine these away, it just doesn't have the same effect. Like, look at that. Well, maybe a bad example. Like, if you can picture it like that over these, like, now it looks better doubled up, in my opinion. As I said in the previous episode, it's just so nice when you're building to look at it from different angles. Yeah, sorry about that. That was a genuine reaction, believe it or not. That is gonna look amazing from here. I should do something with this as well, because it's just empty. And with this hallway, to be honest, this is pretty empty as well. I need to go on a decoration spree, I think. This episode is probably gonna be update heavy and just me trying out stuff, showing you the process of me trying to figure it out. What was that particle? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, looks alright, but I am gonna try something different on another one. Yeah, I think personally that one looks the best. Like, this is nice, but it blocks a lot of the view when you're down here. This, you know, trying to picture the house behind it, this doesn't take away hardly anything at all. This is nice too, but it's a bit weird because from down here, I don't know, it's like tricky to see down here. So I think this might be it. Sorry about the rain, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to continue in this style. I like the look of it. Who would have thought? I'm out of frog lights. Time to go AFK. Hey, you guys. Get off my lawn. Okay, so let's build this thing together. I mean, I've got the schematic up, so it's just following along, but this is a good way for me to practice kind of building and doing commentary at the same time. I mean, at the very least I can be confident that nothing is going to spawn in there because there's so many lights. Okay, to what, level 2, and then we start with the ice. I do love basalt. Like, as soon as the Nether update came out, I was like, I need that block. It's so nice. I've been doing so many big builds recently that I was kind of shocked by how small this material list was. I was like, what? That can't be right. But these are very quick to make, and they're fairly substantial. Like, they're not too small. They're just, yeah, things I've been doing. It's just been so many big projects. It was kind of throwing me off a little bit. Oh, uh-oh. We've got a difference here. I know it's dark, but I kind of want to see what everything looks like. Do I have a bit with me? Yes. From up there, like both during the night and during the day. Okay. Hello. In one of the first episodes, that rabbit just reminded me. I came across a rabbit like over there somewhere, going to the to spawn, and I was like, "Oh, I'll catch it. I'll make a rabbit thing for it." Yeah, still haven't done it. So if I make any promises during episodes, please guys don't hold me to them. There's just so much to build and do in this game. Which is why I love it. Honestly, this is like the best game, in my opinion, ever made. Oh, I thought that was a mountain. Every time, I need to, like, all the mountains around my house, I need to clear them of powdered snow, because it's getting annoying. I might have gone a little bit too far, but it's lit up enough, that's for sure. Oh, this is gonna look so sweet. This is gonna look so good. I'd hate to continue drooling over my own creations, because that feels kind of egotistical, but like I'm happy with what I'm doing here, so yeah, I'm just proud, really, because this is the all these years playing, I've never made anything as aesthetically pleasing as this area is starting out to be. And all of that is just because I've put myself a goal of uploading every week on YouTube. Like, I could not have done it without that goal. Huh. I did not calculate that, but that was nice. Okay, so let's have a look from up close. You can't really see the bottom of the pillar, but that's fine. If I ever get to finish the mob farm, I can fly around and look at it from above. But yeah, oh yeah, I do like this design. It doesn't even have the banners on it that I want. I haven't even put them on in creative where I made this. But I think I'm gonna make all the pillars and then show you what banner design I've got in mind for these. Just look at this. The beacon's a bit in the way, but just look at it. This is like the first feel I'm gonna get for it, walking down the central pathway. I think it's gonna look epic. I need to finish the facade at some point. Let's just attempt this. Yellow dye, and then this one. You'll probably recognize the banner, but it's going to be a different concept. And then I need the flower pattern for that and that. Oh. Not sure what this next step is, but that and... Oh. So this, not sure what this step is. That might be it. It doesn't really say on this tutorial, so I'm just winging it. Okay, turns out I needed a creeper head for that. So this looks like a pretty cool one as well. If you can't tell, I'm trying to go for my eyes, the eyes of my skin. Yeah, let's go with that. How does it look? I kind of like it. It's tiny, but it doesn't need to be too intricate. It's going on a big build. How do I get this back? In a way, I am happy that I didn't go for the banner pattern that I looked for online, because now I can claim that it was inspiration and I made this banner. That is how inspiration works, right? You accidentally have to come up with your own stuff. Hey, I just killed a zombie and it dropped an iron ingot. I don't think I have one of those yet. So this will be one for the Hall of the Firsts. Okay, I gotta get out of here. First zombie iron ingot. There you go. So I've put this simple oak fence around the perimeter, mainly to keep mobs out. However, I do plan on it looking a bit more nice as well. Figuring out some lanterns and some gateways. Maybe like even a solid structure as a gateway. Who knows? But this central square opens up so many possibilities for builds afterwards. I could treat this as the center point of a town and have buildings all around, if I wanted to. But this will be my main mansion. That will be my main base for this world. Oh, by the way, I've kind of attempted to make a custom tree here in the middle as well. I've just used nether brick walls and fences to make the branches and the tree trunk, and then slabbed some leaves on there as well. I need to properly look at it from some different angles, make sure it doesn't look too weird. But I'm happy with the first result. I've never really done any custom tree kind of work. But, however, you might have guessed, I'm out of time again for this episode. So yeah, I did enjoy making it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did though, could you please leave me a subscribe and leave me a like? It helps me out tremendously. If only for the motivation it gives me. It's really been nice continuing this world and uploading it to YouTube. Any criticism, any suggestions, any questions, you can put them all down in the comments below. But I do hope that you have a nice day altogether. So until the next episode, bye.